Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in. So tonight's reading is Will They Communicate with You and Are They Watching You on Social Media, okay? So we've got three options and I selected three cards from the Everyday Witches Tarot, I think it's called, and they were selected at random, so they may or may not have anything to do with the content of your reading. So just bear that in mind. You should be using your intuition to pick anyway. Pause the video if you need more time to pick, and the timestamps are in the description box below. So number one, we have the Queen of Cups. Number two, we have the Magician. And number three, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So if you'd like to use this method, you can close your eyes and take a deep breath in through the nose nice and slow, and out through the mouth nice and slow. And when you open your eyes, the first card that your eyes goes to is usually the right option for you. Now keep in mind, this is a general reading, so some parts of the reading might resonate, some might not. Just take what resonates. If you find that something's absolutely not fitting your situation, feel free to choose another option or another video. Also, if you feel drawn to watch more than one, that's fine as well. And yeah, again, 1, 2, and 3, and I'm getting started with number 1. Thanks for tuning in. Hi, option 1. Welcome to your reading. So we're looking at, is your person watching you on social media, and, will they communicate with you? So I'm going to start with the Angel Answers cards. So think about your person, the person you came here for. I'd just like to thank all of my new subscribers as well as my existing subscribers. Your support does help to keep the channel going. And if anybody would like a personal reading, my contact information to get one is in the description box below. I can do the $10 email reading that includes a picture of your spread. There are other readings that you can get as well. So, option 1, their person. First of all, will their person communicate with them? Will their person communicate with them? Will their person communicate with them? For option 1, will they communicate? Recovery. So your person might be recovering from something at present, or you might be recovering from something. If there's been an ending in this connection, it's possible that you're recovering from that, but the good news is that proactive steps are being taken to improve the situation. I feel like your angels and guides, your higher power, are with you, helping you to heal from any sort of disappointment or illness or anything along those lines that needs to be recovered from. Yeah, improving health. So it's possible that if you haven't heard from this person, their health needs improving. But I feel like you're being asked to trust in what you know at this time, what communication you're getting. I feel like for some of you, this person is communicating with you in the 5D and letting you know, sort of shedding light on the situation for you to understand. So right now it feels like they're recovering from something. Some could be recovering from addictions or childhood traumas or like a physical illness or anything to that extent, improving physical or mental health. So there you go. So if you're not hearing from them, that's the reason why. It's not feeling personal, or at least this is in addition to any personal reasons why they might not be communicating with you. So let's just get a look at your overall situation here with this person. Let's get a look at the overall situation here with this person. Now, overall situation is that your person is holding on to this connection. While they might not be sharing with you how they feel about you, they are holding on to it, and could be, holding on to whatever it is that makes them feel secure. Work, money are high on this person's list of priorities at present. But since this is a love reading, I feel they're holding on to you despite, any endings that occurred. If you guys are not being the most friendly to each other right now, if there's been some disappointment or loss here, I feel that they feel that there's still hope for this connection, for you guys to reconcile, for you guys to come back together, and because there's still feelings between the two of you. So that is the sort of the overall energy. We've got the Eight of Cups in reverse. So at present, I feel that if your person's walked away, they're wanting to come back. Because in the upright, this talks about, moving away from something, going towards wish fulfillment, perhaps thinking that something wasn't what they thought it was, and, they're moving away towards, something better, like this whole grass is greener on the other side type energy. However, with this being in reverse, I feel like, again, they're wanting to stick things out with you. They're wanting to make the situation work and get a second chance, thinking that it will succeed eventually. Yeah, I feel like this person, once they get their mind set on something, they feel really confident in the rightness of their thinking about it, and really confident in their viewpoint. So I feel like this person is, although there might have been a failure in the connection between the two of you up till now, I feel like they're holding on to it. This is just saying again that they're holding on to this connection and wanting to work on it. Again, I'm getting therapy. Some of them have tried therapy for some of their issues, hence the improving health and recovery cards, which is very positive. So I'm getting the feeling that they will communicate with you, but let's look. This card wanted to come up. The Seven of Swords. I feel like, swords, I saw swords as I was shuffling a couple of times, talk about communication, hence this feeling that they want to communicate with you. Although I feel like they're just taking what they can get right now. They might be in a situation where they are feeling like it's like dog eat dog, a tough situation that has them wanting to escape, wanting to run away, kind of sneak away from something, or use strategy in order to communicate with you. They would have to sneak in order to do that, I feel, or take some sort of a sneaky roundabout approach in order to communicate with you. Maybe they're afraid you're going to argue, or that you're going to block them in some way, that you guys are going to clash swords. I feel like, they're really strategizing at present, this desire to have faith in the connection enough to make some move towards you and perhaps communicate, but in a way that, again, like I said, it is kind of roundabout, kind of risky, not likely to be successful. So we've got some sneaky energy from your person at present. And we've got the Justice card in reverse. So, I feel like, what you might not know is that this person is dealing with some legal issues or is experiencing some bad karma for how they acted in a relationship, how they acted towards you. I feel like they're realizing, that you are their Two of Cups, that you are someone that they have, mutual love and affection for. And their desires for you have not been always forthcoming, and they haven't really honored you in the way that they should have. And this could be, for a lot of different reasons, depending on the person who's watching this, because, I'm reading for thousands of different people, so not every aspect of every reading will resonate with you, but parts of it will. And this part of it is saying that what you might not know is that this person is experiencing some unfairness in their life. They might be feeling angry or resentful, about the way that things turned out, and they might be feeling powerless in this connection with you. And so I feel like, they're moody, to say the least, regarding, how to handle your connection. And this is due to, I feel like they feel they've experienced a loss of power in the connection with you. Maybe because you're not, giving into them as much as you used to, or because you guys are not in contact, or because you're in your power more, or something along those lines. Whatever it might be, it's like they feel less power. And I feel like it could be, even in their their life in general. So I'm getting they're needing to move away from some rocky situation towards smoother waters, smoother sailing with you. And in order to do this, they're healing. So they're healing, but they're also dealing with some sort of imbalance in their life. They might be having to answer for something that they've done wrong, and make it up to you. And this is why they're trying to sort of find a way to get to you, communicate with you, have contact with you without really having to face the full impact of the consequences of their action. But I get that, they already are to some extent, to some degree. They already are getting like karmic justice here. So let's get some clarification on these cards from the Love Oracle. Let's get clarification on these cards for option 1. Soulmates, this is a soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. So, maybe you know this person's your soulmate and you have a soul contract with them, or maybe you don't. I feel like this person, attempted to break that soul contract with you, and it's just not really working out because they're still holding on to you. And so this soul contract is still in place between the two of you. Let's get some Mystic Moon Oracles for overall clarity and guidance on the spread, please. So this person is in contemplation mode over this connection, thinking about ways that they can work out your problems in the connection. Again, how they can communicate with you in a way that allows them to pay the least amount of consequences for their actions, I feel. but they are working on themselves, and they are wanting to work on the connection, wanting to communicate with you, and holding on to feelings for you. There's something that they're letting go of, and I feel like, they're learning what it is that they need to let go of. Perhaps their free will decisions led them down a route. For some of you, this person went off with someone else, but now they're splitting up from that person and trying to sneak away, purge themselves from that person, get a divorce, or just break away from someone else. But only take that if it resonates. If it doesn't, it's for somebody else. But at the very least, they're letting go of those things that don't serve them. Could be bad habits that affects their health, their mental or physical health. We've got stuck. So while this person's wanting to, come towards you, they are feeling stuck about how to do that. Again, this desire to work things out with you and resolve your problems in this connection and to communicate with you, and the feelings that they still hold on for you is at odds with their current life circumstances, because they are feeling, powerless. They're feeling like they have to sneak around to attain balance in their life and to move forward in a way that's in alignment with their best interests. So they're not feeling like really empowered right now in general. Reinvention. Okay. So this is having to do with healing some subconscious wounds, perhaps related again to deep fears that they have. Self-deception. If they deceived you, just know it was because they were deceiving themselves. So this purging, this healing, this recovery is all amounting to not only getting them unstuck or helping them to get unstuck, although presently they are stuck. They are making small progress, and it's amounting to a reinvention. So if they were not good to you before, then a reinvention is a good thing, because it means they're going to be different going forward. We've got the material world card. So this person is focusing on the material world, on their money, and on their work, and we sort of saw that with the Four of Pentacles, that they're trying to build and maintain a solid foundation while holding on to feelings for you and thinking about how they can sneak towards you. If their money's not good, they're trying to reinvent their money circumstances to improve their money situation. You are their muse, however, it's like they're doing it for you, so they can be with you again, so they can impress you, that they can improve their chances of getting you back. They've come to the conclusion, that you're like their other half, that you mirror them and they mirror you. And so they're the lock to your key, vice versa. And you're their muse, and you're why they're trying to fix things in the material world, so that they can come towards you. Okay, I'm going to get a Romance Angels card. And if you like the video so far, please go ahead and like the video. Definitely see this person is wanting to, or thinking about how to come towards you and communicate with you. I know that they want to. For option 1, let's get clarification on the spread for option 1 through the Romance Angels, please. What's going on in this connection? honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Yeah, so they are seeing you as a potential Two of Cups, which is like marriage partner, someone, and I saw that they want to move away from rocky waters to smoother waters, so go somewhere where they can heal. So um, there is this person going off on their own to heal, or wanting to, thinking about, sneaking towards you, perhaps going on a trip with you, but more than anything, looking at you as like a potential marriage partner. And also I feel that's symbolic of their healing and their recovery that they're doing right now. I'm going to ask the cards one more time about, if they're watching you on social media. So far, we didn't get an answer to that. You don't always get your answers. Dealing with spirit. God is not like an answer key in the back of your textbook. You can't just look in the back for the answers sometimes. You have to wait for the answer or figure it out yourself, but we can keep trying. I just want to ask if they're watching you on social media. I feel like they're doing their own thing right now. I feel like they're thinking about you more than anything. I feel like they're trying to meditate on ways to move forward in their life, and get themselves out of their current situation where they feel stuck. So while I feel that they're thinking about moving towards you and communicating with you, I don't feel that they're spending much time on social media watching you, though. And it could be with that Three of Cups that they don't want to see you, living your best life, having a good time, because they can't really, do that with you right now. So they don't want to have it rubbed in their face. They don't want to have to see that. I feel like they would just feel like left out, and discouraged or lonely if they were to do that, and that might discourage them from reaching out to you. Or at least is what they're kind of thinking. And so, again, I feel like if this person is with someone else, and if you know that they are, then take this message. If you don't know that they are, then that means, that they're not. But for those that know this person was someone else, I feel like that person and the sort of power struggles that they're going through with that person makes it difficult for them to have time for much of anything except for just dealing with that person and trying to figure out a way to get away from that person. So that's the answer to that question. But they, like I said, they're thinking about you, and they do look at you as their Two of Cups. They do hold on to feelings for you, but they're not sharing that at this time. But they're trying to figure it out, and so for what it's worth, they do want to come back to you. So I'm going to take this over to the extended, where I'm going to look at the this person's attitudes, and also the obstacles to this connection, and then I'm going to get an outcome card and see what Spirit has to say about your connection with them at that point. And so if this is where I leave you, thank you for tuning in, and let me know if this did resonate. How did it resonate? Let me know in the comment section down below. And so if you want to follow me over to Vimeo, that's great. If not, that's great, and I will talk to you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome, option 2, to your reading. So your reading is about, will they communicate with you, and are they watching you on social media? So I'm going to start with the Angel Answers card. Think about the person you came here for. Angels, spirits, and guides, please give us clarity and guidance and answer these questions clearly and accurately for those who have chosen option 2 regarding their love interest. Will their love interest communicate with them? Just like to let you know that the $10 email readings are still available if anyone would like one of those. It does come with a picture of your tarot spread. And there are other options. See the description box below for details on how to get one. Will option 2's person communicate with them? Will option 2's person communicate with them? Okay. Will option 2's person communicate with them? Within the next few months, option 2. your person will communicate with you, it looks like, within the next few months, and we'll get clarification from the tarot on that. So I've got this lovely Everyday Witches Tarot, gifted to me from a viewer from my wish list. Thank you, viewer. You know who you are. Will option 2's person communicate with them? Looks like in the next few months. Will option 2's person communicate with them? Well, it looks like option 2, at present you are in separation from this person, or there's some emotional or physical distance between the two of you with the Eight of Cups in reverse. So this is telling me that your person is, they could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or have that in their chart, or you. It doesn't have to be. It's just the energy at present between the two of you is one of some emotional loss that occurred in the connection. Either somebody walked away or you walked away, and so hence the distance between the two of you. And when that card is in the upright, it's like they're moving on. They're thinking or feeling that they're moving on to greener pastures, but when it's in reverse, it's saying that they want to work on things with you. So it could be like in the next few months, they're gonna, yeah, they're going to communicate with you about coming back. Okay. There's a sense of, immaturity from them, not knowing what they want, and that's what caused them to walk away. But they are asking for a second chance, I'm feeling, when they communicate with you. It'll be about a second chance or leading up to a second chance. Yeah, I get that your person is sort of wandering aimlessly right now, with that Eight of Cups. So sort of like a full energy, where they're just uncertain about their path at present, and with you they were just unable to commit to the relationship, and they longed for escape, so that's why they wandered off. But yeah, I feel like you just have to wait for this. There's not really anything you can do. You can't force you guys to get along. If you're not getting along, this has to happen in divine timing. So you just are probably being patient here. And it looks like, your patience could pay off with them wanting to work on the connection here. For option 2. I feel like what they desire is you, option 2. Regardless of gender, you come out as the Queen of Pentacles. And you are in reverse, so even though they know that you're maybe not happy with them right now, I feel like they still want to come back to you. They still desire you, because this Queen is, in the upright, it's a very, very sensual queen, very generous, giving. In reverse, I feel like she's unhappy with the relationship, so you're unhappy with this connection at present. I don't know if you guys shared resources or shared money, if this is a relationship that has something to do with security and money. But I feel like if that's the case, you just want it to be equal give and take. You want there to be justice in this connection. So I feel like this person, though, their desire for you, they're definitely wanting to come back and have sex. So for those of you who are sexually active with this person, they find it very fiery and very passionate, and they desire that from you. So that's part of the motivation of them turning back around and wandering back towards you. They may have left because they weren't ready for a commitment, and I don't know if they're ready now, but they still desire you sexually, and could even be a bit obsessed with you as well. I don't know if you're the type that likes to take care of this person or did take care of this person financially or otherwise, but there is a sense from this card that that could be, a factor at play in this connection, that they're desiring you to take care of them. But again, that could be just talking about sex, but I feel like there's something more behind it. Something, desiring sharing resources with you, something along those lines. And let's get one for the overall energy in this connection here. For option 2, what is the overall energy in the connection? Could have been something, some mistake or some error was made for which one of you needs to give the other one an apology. And if so, it looks like it has to do with this Nine of Cups. Doesn't she look like she's saying that it's my party and I'll cry if I want to? Um, she's very pleased with herself, though, in her little party dress with her 9 cups to share that she has, an abundance of romantic suitors and or an abundance of love. I feel that, honestly, you both could bring out an immature side in one another, but I do see passion in the connection and a desire for a new beginning. I feel like, you guys had fun together. I get like innocence and playfulness regardless of age for your overall connection. But it's led to this 9 of Cups being in reverse, so wishes are not being fulfilled here. And 9 of Cups can also talk about, being frivolous or careless, somebody being insensitive, maybe even entertaining other suitors. I feel like, it could be your person that's doing it, but don't be alarmed, because I feel like you would know that if that was the case. And if you don't think that this person is being promiscuous or is entertaining other people, then don't take that. I feel like they are interested in other things like money and status, but also it could be that they have other options, and some of them wandered towards someone else or something else, thinking that that it would be the grass greener on the other side. But I feel like it's just caused you to feel like they don't care about you, to feel like they're being insensitive, or you're being insensitive to them because of this, or insensitivity was part of the problem here, being insensitive to each other's emotions perhaps, or I don't know if you learned about something that this person did wrong. Like I said, could be that they owe you an apology for something. And so, yeah, something that they did. They took advantage of some situation perhaps. But there could be overindulgence here in food or drink. and your person could be being smug, or you could maybe you have your reasons if it's you, but take it how it resonates. Just being a little bit smug, like you don't need anybody right now, or this is how they made you feel, so take it how it resonates, because like I said, I'm reading for thousands of people, so not every part of every reading will be for you, but if you're here, it's probably for a reason. So, and if it absolutely doesn't resonate, feel free to choose another option as always, or another video. But yeah, some smugness or some insensitivity in the connection, some wrongdoing that's coming to light or has come to light, perhaps regarding other options. And so somebody owes you an apology, I think. So, but in terms of like, are they watching you? I'm not really seeing that. So let's get another Angel Answers card for that question. We see that in a few months they will communicate with you. But are they watching you on social media? Are they watching you? For option 2's person watching them. Yes. I love it when that happens. I feel like they're watching you has helped them contribute, helped them to decide, and contributed to their decision to wander back towards you. You know, maybe you're acting like you're too cool for school, you don't care about this connection, you have a lot of options, or you're out with your friends. Well, you know, at this present time, maybe not, but you're projecting an energy of fun, and that makes them want to come back. Come back and have their queen, even if she is pissed off at them. Okay. So let's get some hidden factors here. So we saw that this person likely owes you an apology for something that they did, for hurting you in some way, some emotional hurt that they caused. And so they need to make reparations or help to heal that. It also could be that something's coming to light or did come to light. So what is hidden here? Like, what is it, you know, that you don't know about this person at this time? What's hidden in this situation? Aw. 2 of Cups. So what's hidden in the situation is that you guys both love each other, that that you want to be together, you want to have a new beginning in the connection, that you miss having fun together, you miss you know, charming the socks off of each other. I feel like you have a good time when you're together, and you're trying to manifest it back into your life, or they are, because they view this connection as divinely guided, as magical, and there is a sense of can be, you know, mutual respect, certainly mutual affection and emotion for one another. And so this feeling of it being like a soulmate connection, where, you know, it's or it feels, you know, very special to you both. And so what's hidden is that you guys, you know, feel the same way towards one another. And that in some way you do have harmony in your connection. And I feel like, you know, maybe it's because you guys like to go out with your friends together. Maybe you have mutual friends or acquaintances in common, or you like to go out to dinner, or, you know, have drinks, or whatever you do. It's like a celebration, it feels like. It feels like you have good community spirit between the two of you and whoever else you include in that. So there is friendship here as well as love. And so I don't know why, I don't know if it was you that doesn't realize that, but if you don't know that this person loves you, they do. So if you're doing any sort of manifestation to draw this person back in, you know it's working. And it's getting this person to want to compromise on the connection, meet you halfway. I feel like they could be, flip-flopping from wanting very much to be single and on their own and wanting very much to be with you. So there's some compromise that needs to be struck here, some mending, some healing, and I guess this is what you're going to be talking about when you communicate with them in a few months. And they are keeping an eye on you as well. But some of you, this person entertained other options, and for that, they realize that, that you're the one that they love, that they want to turn back around and move back towards you. And so even though your wishes are not getting fulfilled at present, I think that you're going to get the opportunity for them to be fulfilled. So let's get that is if you wish for this person to come back and talk to you. Then yeah, and if you wish for this person to love you and feel connected to you, well, they do. So let's get some more clarification for this from the Love Oracle, please. Overall clarification and guidance for option 2. We've got coffee cup. Yep, it's validated. Meeting, conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. So depending on how far this person has wandered from you or how much time has passed, it might start off like, in a friendly setting or as friendship, but it's definitely going to raise your spirits. You're going to savor the moment, and this moment when you meet and have a conversation with this person. So it looks very positive for you, option 2. I am going to take this over to Vimeo now, where we're going to look at the obstacles that there are to overcome here, this person's attitude and a likely outcome, as well as get a message from your person card. So if you'd like to follow me over there, that would be great. If not, if this is where we part ways, thanks for tuning in. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, and you can hit the bell notification or the bell icon to receive notifications when I upload a new video if you'd like to do that. Also, if this resonated, then let me know in the comment section. And if you'd like a personal reading, the personal readings, in the description box below is my contact information, my website and stuff, so you can go on there and look, see which one you would like, okay? I hear some of you bitching and moaning about me going over to Vimeo, but don't worry. I've been posting a lot more lately, so there will be many more readings, okay? Thanks for tuning in. Welcome, option 3, to your will they communicate with you and are they watching your social media reading. So think about the person you came here for. And just a quick reminder that the $10 written email readings, including a picture of your tarot spread, are still available. Contact information is in the description box below if you'd like one of those. Also see my website for other options. Angel Spirits and Guides for option 3. I said option 3, didn't I? Option 3. This is option 3's reading. Will their person communicate with them? Let's look at that first. Will their person communicate with them? Will option 3's person communicate with them? Oh, they're going crazy. Will option 3's person communicate with them, please? Uh-oh. No. With an exclamation point. Knew that energy was crazy for a reason. Well, that sucks. I assume you want them to communicate with you. That's why you're asking the question. So let's get clarification. Why won't they communicate with them, Spirit? All right. They want me to use these again. Why won't they communicate with them? Opportunity. Perhaps they're considering another opportunity, or they don't have the opportunity to communicate with you. But, I mean, they could make an opportunity, couldn't they? Let's see. We've got some air sign energy in reverse. King of Swords in reverse is kind of like a narcissistic energy. At the very least, this person is mean-spirited, narrow-minded, and angry. Could say really harsh things, be in a really bad temperament. Okay. So I'm feeling like this is your love interest. And the reason that they're not communicating with you is because they're mad at you. Okay. And again, they could have started, taking a new opportunity on love here somewhere else, but we'll look into it. Let's grab these cards over here. So what's going on in this connection at present, Spirit? What's going on in this connection? For option 3. What's going on in this connection? Okay. Well, we've got the Four of Wands here, which talks about, soulmate, twin flame energy. And with this person coming out as very angry at you, if this is resonating, then they are working on something else with someone else right now. So if this isn't resonating, then choose another option or another video. But if you're guided here, there may be a message going forward here for you if this isn't resonating. But this is the present. So it talks about, being at home with someone, being comfortable. It can talk about celebrations or marriages. So it could be that they are involved with someone else at present. And but I feel like, they might be watching you still. So let's get an answer for that. Could be no opportunity to communicate with you because they are in another connection. They would have to sneak around to get to you, and the only opportunity that they would have to get to you would likely backfire. They'd likely not get away with it. That's what I'm getting for someone that's going to resonate. Okay. So is this person watching option 3 on social media? Is their love interest watching option 3 on social media? Communicate clearly. And we've got 2 dolphins here, more twin flame energy. For some of you, this could be a twin flame if that resonates. So I feel like, gosh, that wasn't a direct answer, so let me get another one. Are they watching option 3 on social media? Forgiveness. So I feel like one more time. Communicate clearly, Spirit. Show me what I need to see. Why are these cards here? Are they watching option 3 on social media? Okay. I feel like no, they're not watching you on social media, but they are communicating with you telepathically. For those of you who understand the twin flame dynamic or even a higher level soulmate dynamic, then you know what that feels like, and then what I'm saying to you is not an unfamiliar concept. So if you've done something to this person that you need to be forgiven for, you can communicate with them telepathically in asking for forgiveness, okay? I'm getting, and this might not resonate for everyone, that some of you chose to go your own way, thinking that this person would always be there. And you really had good intentions. You wanted to, work on yourself, improve yourself. You just needed some distance. You were doing your own thing, focusing on your own life. I feel like you always had some sort of a passion, or have a passion for this person, a desire for them. But you sort of like went off and did your own thing. So this person doesn't feel like, I feel like they feel like they've had mixed messages or mixed signals from you. And so that's why they're directing their energy elsewhere. Like your connection took a turn for the worse due to some mixed signals, or them feeling like you put yourself before them, which, why wouldn't you put yourself before them? Even in a healthy relationship, committed relationship, you should always love yourself first. So there's some mixed signals between the two of you, and some forgiveness that's needed in the connection. So if this goes the other way around, energies can be vice versa. So apply it to the connection as you see fit. But I'm getting that some of you are pretty spunky, pretty independent, willful people. So even if you didn't physically leave this person first, perhaps they just felt like you were combative with them because you were strong in yourself and you exerted your will and your free will in the connection in some way that rubbed them the wrong way and sent mixed signals. So that's where this connection started to be, divided. So let's, what does this person want? Let's look at that. Take a couple of these down here. So what does this person want? What does this person desire from option 3? What does this person desire from option 3? They desire to be able to juggle you. Yeah. They've got someone else at home. And if this person isn't you, which I'm assuming it's not you, since you're asking when will they communicate with you, unless you guys are in a fight and they're like on the other side of the house and it's like War of the Roses or something, that might apply to one of you, but for the majority of you, this person is with someone else and they're wanting to have some fun with you. I feel like they're wanting to have some fun and also gain some balance in their life regarding like work and play. And I feel like they feel that you I don't know, do they feel that you played them? I don't know if you showed interest in someone else at some point, but that could be the case. But I'm getting like this person does want to have a good time with you. I feel like they find you interesting. They find you of use, I want to say, which is not very nice. I mean, it's not the warmest thing to say. Like a useful person that perhaps you have brought balance to this person's life. You're a symbol of good luck I'm getting for them. And so what they desire is some good luck in terms of balancing you with whatever else they've got going on in their life. But how are they going to do that with if they're not communicating with you? They desire balance in your connection. Okay. So let's see. What is hidden here? What is hidden that option 3 might not know about this person or this connection? What's hidden? Okay. I feel like your person is fantasizing about you. I'm just looking at all the different options in this card. And they are considering you as an opportunity or an option. I feel like they're trying to figure out if you are their wish fulfillment. But it's in a very dreamy, sort of ungrounded way, where they're not taking action towards it. It's just something that they daydream about. Because they know that they would have to make a serious compromise, and they're up and down in their emotions because of this other person that's involved in the situation. And if you know, if that part doesn't resonate, that there's another person, and you would know if there was, then it's just that you guys are imbalanced in the connection at present for the reasons I said. You know that some of you made this person feel mad at you. Not that it's your fault, because if you were just going off on your own to do your thing and take care of yourself, you know, that's not a reason to be mad. But I feel like there's been a turn for a worse in the connection, so they still think about you, fantasize about you. They want some balance here in this connection. And I feel like, you know, they see your value and they see your worth, but they are torn between two things that they care about right now. And so that's why they're not moving towards you. So I don't know if you don't know that this person like really thinks about you that much, or fantasizes about you, or dreams about an option or a future with you. They do. They do. And could they be thinking about other options? Well, typically with that card, that's a yes. But I feel like, you know, for the most part with this person, you know, you're the one that they're worried about. You're the one that they're obsessed with. So maybe you didn't know that. But they're trying to figure out, you know, what does this obsession mean? Does this mean that that you're the one, that you're wish fulfillment, or are they wrong about that? So let's get a Oracle Answers card here. Angel Spirits and Guides, give us some clarification on this reading for option 3. Clarification on this reading for option 3. And this came out in option 2. You are you're meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship. So one of the options this person fantasizes about, one of their daydreams, is meeting up with you and how they would savor the moment, how that would really make their day. Even if it just had to start off as friendship or meet as friends. And then we've got the golden mirror, because this person's in that King of Swords reverse energy, talks about being self-absorbed and narcissistic, one-sided relationship, love bombing. So maybe this connection, was or is one-sided. Well, if this person is wanting their cake and eating it too, then it sounds pretty one-sided. It could have been why you went off to do self-care, put distance in the connection. And love bombing means, really pouring on the charm, and then once they get what they want, then they, disappear, that sort of thing, or pull back. So take that how that resonates. And then we're going to get a Romance Angels card. All right, angel spirits and guides, give us clarification on this reading for option 3. Through the Romance Angels cards. We've got new love. So, maybe this is what, I'm wondering why this is here. I'm getting a few different scenarios. That this person chose another partner after you withdrew your energy from the connection. That's going to be for some of you. And a clarifying card for new love. Why is new love here? I mean, the obvious is that you're going to find a new love, right? Okay. I feel like this person feels that, you cut them out. Again, this is this energy of them feeling like you did something that you might need to apologize for. But take it how it resonates, that you withdrew, that you cut them out, that that you're the type that, you've been hurt in the past and you've become very wise as a result, but you're also very good with setting boundaries and taking care of yourself. And if that's the case, then if this person was showing up in any kind of way that you did not like, mistreating you, you were not going to have that, because you don't keep people in your life, even if they are. And if you see, this is a King of Swords and a Queen of Swords, so that's a natural match, talking about, a deeper a connection, like a soulmate connection. And so if you did cut them out, like I saw that you did distance yourself, or this person feels like you put yourself first, maybe it was because you went off with the new love. Yeah, some of you did. Some of you got tired of being patient with this person, or this person was being stagnant or indecisive, and maybe they were planning on making a move towards you, but you withdrew your energy, and so they just kind of assume that you went off and found a new love, or you actually did find a new love. So I'm going to look more into this in the extended version. So there we're going to look at the obstacles to this connection, this person's attitude, and we'll get a message from your person as well as like a likely outcome in future for the connection. So if you'd like to follow me over there, please do. The links for that will be in the description box below. And if this is where we part ways, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that. And yeah, hit the like button if you liked it. Click the bell notification to receive notifications when I upload a new video. And if this did resonate, yeah, shed some light in the comment section for me, would you? Let me know what's going on here. It's interesting. And I'll talk to you next time.